Was there a live candlestick?
That was Beauty and the Beast. I guess there's multiple movies about alive appliances that have made up.
Beauty and the Beast has a
Since a candlestick is an appliance, I guess.
There's a difference. Appliances are electrical. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like
candlesticks are not an appliance.
Candlesticks are furniture. And Beauty and the Beast was about furniture coming to life.
Candlesticks and candles, those are accessories.
Accessories?
Accessories?
Yes.
This is an accessory.
Knick-knacks.
Like, what is you talking? It is not a knick-knack.
That's a statue.
Accessory, like, what are you talking about?
No, it is not.
You add candles to shit. Like you add an accessory to shit. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Right, candlestick.
But you don't necessarily need it, though.
You're gonna split hairs with me about fucking calling it a goddamn accessory or a fucking knick-knack, and you called it an appliance. Fuck out my face. Fuck out my
Okay,
face.
so an electric tea kettle is an appliance then, right?
Yes.
Then what's a broom? Then what's a broom?
A broom is not an accessory.
Yes, it's a tool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, that's inside. That's like saying a duster.
It's an inside tool.
A duster is a tool. A duster is a tool.
That's like saying a duster is the equivalent to a shovel.
What?
You just compared a hoe to a fucking...
No, I'm saying it's a tool. Like a hoe is a tool.
And as I just said, a tool...
You know there's different types of tools, like a screwdriver, but I'm not comparing a duster to a screwdriver, but it's still a tool, though, right?
Okay, I
Okay, so there's different tools.
No, but I feel like it should be something else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's just a feeling or a
That's just a
legitimate
feeling.
thing.
It's a
What is
tool.
it categorized under?
A home tool.
So if I look up home tool versus home appliances,
Look
is
it up,
the broom
Jeremy.
gonna come up or
I'm about
the
to look up
fucking
what
tool?
a broom is classified
No,
as.
go to Sears.com and go to
What is
tools.
a broom classified
go
as?
to tools.
You're not going to find a broom. That's
Then he's right. And then he goes to home appliances.
The
and
broom
finds
will
a
probably be
fucking
in there.
broom.
Home appliances will not have a motherfucking broom in it. It'll
That's
have
the tools won't
Go
either,
to
though.
Sears.com.
Go to Target.
What is a broom classified as?
A household item.
According to Wikipedia, a broom is a cleaning tool consisting of
Cleaning
sticks,
tool.
bumpers,
Fuck outta here!
and roughly parallel.
You literally you use the same motion that you use with a hoe.
I believe Google.
I believe Google. God damn you, Google.
Don't believe me.
Nah, that doesn't ever happen.
I constantly
like
speak
your
with
tone.
the voice of Google.
I'm just saying. I was right, and I told you.
If you said it softer like the water, I may have believed you.
No, I got to say it hard so you can understand.
You gotta fucking smack you with that knowledge.
You will remember.
Smack you with every word I say.
Well, I feel smacked.
Nothing like some good old verbal abuse.
You love that way too much. Jeremy's like, you're right. Can't end the day without that.
With Not Your Average Hipsters. This week we're going to be playing a top 10 game with the top 10 worst romances in movies or media.
Hey, you better have a new list.
We're talking with Jeremy, Antoine, Dorian, and Izzy.
That was supposed to be on the internet, and I'm with Antoine just giving him a whole flock of shits.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we were going to do our original episode yesterday and release it today, but the snowstorm happened here, and we were all like, fuck
time.
that. And then Dorian...
Yeah, because we live in Texas.
So
I mean,
top 10, baby.
we drive 4-cylinder, so
Yeah, we do.
the snow affects us like we live in Texas. Not prepared.
Yeah, we've been living here all our lives driving 4-cylinder, so we should be used to it, though.
All right, so I'll go first.
Boom.
Beauty and the Beast.
Fuck you. That was one of mine.
Bitch. How dare you? You're not supposed to. I told you. I knew I should have just said I wanted to go first.
So there can't be a
I'm going second
movie
then.
about a motherfucker kidnapping
somebody and then making them fall in love with them. That is a horrible romance story.
There's a lot of romance stories that fucking fall on that premise.
Well, that is bad.
Syndrome.
It's 100% true.
That's why we're here today to address that. It is not healthy.
Like-
Stop telling the kids
I
if your
agree.
boyfriend kidnaps you and keeps you for long enough, just get with him.
And this bitch was in hysteria to where she thought that the household tools were fucking helping her. And fucking
He definitely was drugging her. He definitely was drugging her.
Oh my God, I never thought about that.
She was talking to the teapot.
She was
high as fuck.
All right,
dresser.
hold on. We can't say that she was high because then he wouldn't have been the beast. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
a
there
beast
was
would do
magic actively active in this world.
Oh my! Oh, we know
What if
how
it
Jeremy
was-
gets
wait,
about the
what if-
magic now. We can't discredit magic because
remember
Jeremy's gonna
Christmas
get all
magic
offended.
episode?
He's gonna shut the episode down if we start saying magic isn't real in Disney movies.
There is magic at play here. The things we're still talking to her.
Oh, you're gonna hit
he
my next one.
definitely she still had Stockholm syndrome. He kidnapped her. Facts.
100%.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, like, that amount of trauma and stress from getting kidnapped by a dude that seems like he's a beast because he kidnapped you
It's true.
And drug
made you
you.
made you start talking to these inanimate objects.
Or maybe she was just there for so long, she just started going crazy and thinking she was talking to these motherfuckers and she wasn't drugged at all.
And maybe
For
he was
real.
never really a beast. He was just like a beast. In
So
her
what you're
eyes.
saying
Exactly,
is,
like
is the
hence
movie is
hysteria.
from Belle's perspective, and
It's always
Yeah.
been from Belle's
Okay,
perspective.
okay.
Hence the Disney princess movie.
Yeah, we need a version from the beast perspective.
Yeah.
Well, no, I okay.
He
so
looks like the
hold
dude
on,
from.
hold on.
I can justify kidnapping her. Just give me a fucking movie.
when you guys.
First off, we've been married for the last 13 years. She's just...
I never kidnapped her. She ran away from home. I brought the motherfucker back.
You see her? She's talking to the goddamn mirror. I'm just trying to help my wife.
Fucking crazy. She stopped taking her medication 6 months ago, disappeared. I come try to pick her up. She's calling me a fucking beast.
She's living with some old man I've never met.
In reality, she actually ran away to go live with fucking bears, hence the fucking reason she thought I was the beast. Like, help me.
So Belle's got some questions that we need answered.
Awful.
Oh.
All right, so I give her a 4.
I get that one the foe. Get that one the foe.
Little shorty get a 4.
I go 6 town on that one.
Damn, 6.
Views from the 6.
Start hot.
I'm gonna give Beauty and the Beast my tree.
3. You guys must have some crazy.
I kind of have one to piggyback off of one, but I don't know if you want to go ahead first.
Oh, yeah, I'm going because Twan might take one of mine and I don't want y'all to take
That's
mine
cool.
either.
I'm in here.
All right,
Most
so
steals
mine-
of the day.
Little Mermaid.
Oh,
She
okay.
changed who she was for this nigga.
Damn, y'all really love
the
Disney up in this bitch, don't y'all?
Because Disney love movies are
Hold
horrible.
up. Can you blame that bitch? Like, she just wanted some dick. Like, she ain't had nobody except her dad down there.
So this is wait. This is what the movie has taught the generation of children. You heard it? Can you blame the bitch? She wants some
She
dick.
wanted some dick, so I'll change everything about me. Forget
No.
about my family back home and shit.
Also,
wait, hold
fish.
up. No,
Also,
no,
let's
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
the
no.
fact
And Sebastian.
That wasn't the premise.
Sebastian was a good songwriter.
But that wasn't the premise. The premise was the fact that there was a girl who had had the same regular life, according to her, for so long and was ready to experience new things. It's like if you wanted to leave fucking Ohio.
You don't have to
So
change who you are to do that,
That
though.
bitch couldn't breathe above water, Dorian!
She could have went to a different part of the sea.
Where you belong then? In the water.
Let her have her little experiences. Let her go out and do her thing. I don't necessarily agree with the bitch that she stayed outside the water. She should have stayed a mermaid, in my personal
Well,
opinion.
hold on. We're not talking about the whole movie itself, right? We're talking about the romance.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
just the
saying?
love part.
Like just the love part. And let's be real, they fell in love at first sight, right? That's already toxic, right? And then B, like, she fucking never spoke a word to this man, right? Like, so he didn't know nothing about her actual personality.
Oh, yeah, it was straight lust. It was straight lust. Oh, and a kid.
How was she a kid? How old was she?
Pedophilia
Like
love.
She was a
16?
child.
She was like 16.
And he was how old?
And he was
got
a
a whole
prince.
ass job and shit.
Hold up, if that's the case, then we go into Pocahontas to where his ass was like...
Because it
We're talking
Hey,
about the
hey,
Little Mermaid right now.
Hey, we going to look. We talking about Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
we
I mean,
bring
you-
that
yeah.
up when it's your time.
steering away from Disney because all y'all some passionate motherfuckers when it comes to some princesses.
I mean, they're fucking these princesses over.
Yeah.
Y'all some real compassionate men.
I'm just saying. You don't have to change who you are for
I
a
love
nigga.
that, Dorian.
That was the first time Jeremy ever heard that. He was speechless. He was like, compassionate.
That was actually, you know what, Dorian? I'm gonna slap that with my 6 because that was real meaningful, my guy. Like, you was like, there ain't no reason to change you, shorty. You
She
baby.
slapped the Little Mermaid on the ass with the 6.
I'm telling you.
get a 6.
Right on the
6
fin.
and ass on out of
Right on
here.
the fin.
6 and ass.
She doesn't have a friend anymore.
Why?
Because she
I'd
changed
have
her.
smacked her in her fin.
Bitch ain't real.
So you mean to tell me you lived in the water before this? Why you here? Go back to the water.
Fish smelling motherfucker. I mean, it's like, she came from the water
too.
Yeah. She doesn't even know what bathing is. She probably doesn't understand. Like, why would I?
No, you gotta get out of here.
You gotta.
But that was like fresh water before pollution. So like, what if little shorty was like fresh water?
No, fresh water still stinks. It has fish in it and shit.
Nah,
Like fish urine and
are crabs
shit.
in fresh water?
Yes.
There's
Are there?
fish shit in water. It's not clean.
Yeah, that's true.
The hell?
That's all we have
What's
to
your
say.
points for the Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid. I give it a 5.
Dorian?
7.
I'm also gonna go with 5.
Okay. Well, I'm straying away from Disney, but let's stay lighthearted. When it comes
Lighthearted
when it comes to childhood bestiality. Okay.
Whoa.
Well, he brought up Beauty and the Beast, so I thought bestiality was a funny play on words. Okay.
I mean, that was bestiality
it was.
too. though.
It was.
That's another reason why I was wrong.
It really
I wanted to
was.
bring that up, but it was like,
I mean, but we took another perspective on it, so it
Okay,
wasn't
so
really
we gonna go with
bestiality.
another, like, what would it be, like a cross-species relationship? And I'm gonna bring up the.
I guess mine was cross species too, huh?
Wait, hold up. The Jim. Who is it? Is that? I think it's Jim Carrey. I don't know. The Grinch and Martha May Whovier, or the Martha.
That's a bad love story?
Wait, yeah, Martha May Whovier. That's her name.
That's a bad love story?
Yes, and I will tell you why. Okay.
Tell me, because I thought the Grinch was a G for going down there and pulling the
Hold up.
hooves.
So first of all, and I'm gonna take it from Martha's perspective. Okay, Lil Shorty.
Was the Grinch also a who?
Yes.
No, he got dropped off in the wrong city.
He technically just came out of random to some old ladies that like took care of him, but they didn't name him to be a Who. Like, he was a citizen of Whoville.
Okay.
He just chose to live up in the
He
mountains.
was a citizen. Yeah, he was a citizen of
He was a
Whoville,
resident,
but he was
like,
not a Who.
But no, well, he went to school with them. People knew his name. People knew where he lived. He was a resident. He got mail. You know what I'm saying? So
He
like,
was the black kid in Strongsville.
oh, all right.
That's
You're
what
gonna
it
have to edit
is.
that out. All right, so here we go.
He's not a Who.
Can I fucking explain my shit why it's a bad relationship? Y'all don't want to sit here and intervene on what his fucking postal code is. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay, so look. All right. So, from the perspective of Martha, okay, this man, okay, yeah, you had a crush on him in elementary school. That's all fine and dandy and shit, okay? Then he goes to be a recluse. That's all cool. I get that you're unhappy in your current relationship with the mayor. That's fine too, okay? You want to go ahead and go with somebody else. I totally understand that opinion. But when she first saw this man again, he bounced across the room straight into her bosom, knocked this bitch flat down, didn't even say hello, okay? That's number one. Then number two, he comes through, he has a good time, that's cool. He sets the whole fucking city on fire, okay? Boom. Hasn't even talked to little shorty, hasn't even made no eye contact, like just straight motorboats this bitch, then sets the Christmas on fire, okay? Then he goes away for a couple weeks or does his thing until Christmas Day comes up because it was like 2 weeks away at that point of the movie. And then you come up and he almost wrecks the whole city after stealing every fucking present, after he went in your house, after he stole your fucking diamond, just wrecked your fucking car, did all this other bullshit, right? And then he come into town and he ties your base bed to the back of this fucking cop car. Y'all get dragged through the fucking city. You gotta try to save this nigga and all the fucking presents. And then all of a sudden you like, I love you. Let me move from my beautiful, luxurious life, and because I'm the richest fucking who in Whoville, and I'm gonna move into your fucking trash pile. This nigga used fucking onions as deodorant, okay? He had termites in his teeth.
It's a Grinch.
He didn't even fucking talk to the bitch, and she just flopped it out. She just... So I think, that was some real mental abuse, lady. It's like, you shouldn't let men do that to you. You should have just let them motorboat you and set your city on fire after stealing your diamonds and then keep letting the pussy out. So I think, yes, it was an awful relationship.
He came in, stole Martha Mayer.
Well, not stole her, but like...
He did steal her from the mayor.
Well, that's all types of cool and dandy. Like, again, if she didn't want to be with him, the mayor, then that's cool.
But she just shouldn't be with him because he's the bad guy?
No, she shouldn't be with him because his approach was all wrong. You know what
he
I'm
didn't
saying?
even approach her, though.
That's my point.
All right,
That's my point.
hold
That's
on.
my point.
Why can't she chase him down for the one time?
Wait, hold on, but he kind of like abused her though, in a way. Like he came through. Like I get it was an accident, whatever.
I mean, if it's an accident, it's an accident.
No,
like,
it was an accident the first time. What I'm saying is when he motorboated her and she hit the fucking stairs, whatever. Okay, I get that. All right. Then this nigga comes up in your house and intentionally steals your shit. Okay?
I mean, but he was stealing everybody's shit.
Caused fucking arson less than 10 feet away from you to where you had to throw yourself on the floor, pushed back. Okay. We all remember the scene where she's on the ground. She's like, oh, wow. Because the whole fucking tree was on fire 10 feet away from her. He has no regard for her feelings. And she's just about to move in with this man?
Oh, he had no regard for anybody's feelings.
They are about to have a toxic relationship.
It was toxic. That's my point. It wasn't a relationship.
As it goes on, it's definitely going to be toxic.
It wasn't a good start.
How do we know though? They might be perfect for each other.
I think it was an awful start. And
I feel like Martha May always had all the attention, right?
relationships have
So the
awful
Grinch
starts.
not giving her any attention is what attracted her, is what she wanted. She wanted to be ignored.
that's toxic.
Hey, don't kink shame her.
Yeah,
don't
that's
kink
what she
shame her.
I mean, that is toxic to want somebody that
That's
doesn't want you.
toxic. You know what I'm saying? I just think the whole
and then
thing
you're
was
just
toxic.
trying everything you can to get them.
I don't
Then you finally
necessarily
get that
blame the Grinch, but I just
There's
don't
all types of
understand the
toxic,
motive
man.
behind
I
Martha
got a 3
May.
for it.
You know what I mean?
I'll 3 it up. It is a
So,
toxic relationship.
That's toxic. Huh? Why do I gotta go next? Y'all tell me what you think. I brought this to the table. The fuck?
I'll give him my 6.
Okay, thank you. What do you think?
I'll give him my 4.
I appreciate that.
Do you have any numbers for it?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I thought you were going way harder than.
No, I actually this one was actually a pretty entertaining podcast to me, so I was able to come up with like at least 9 off the bat. You know what I'm saying? So
9 off of the bat.
I think they're really quirky and unconventional, but
All right. I'm going to come with one that is just straight up abuse
do it.
of the mentally ill,
Do it.
right? And this is a movie that I know a lot of people love, including myself. I like this movie. It's a good movie, right? But the concept of their relationship is fucked.
I feel like you're gonna bring up Harley Quinn.
No, fuck that. I don't care. That's too basic, right? No. 50 First Dates, right?
Oh, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler,
I
right?
fucked him every single day that I forgot about him. I love Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler.
Do you remember the concept?
Yeah, I do.
50 First Dates?
I do. Is that he was trying to convince her daily to fall in love with him.
Well, yes.
Yes.
But do you remember why?
Something about fish hands.
No. Okay. So here's exactly how it happened, right? Old girl used to be like a perfectly normal person, and then she got into a car accident and had suffered a brain trauma
Because of a cow
where
hit a tree.
she
24-hour goldfish mind.
Yep, 24-hour
Yeah.
goldfish mind. No, like she had short-term memory, but and it wouldn't get
Until
put
she
over
sleeps.
into her long-term memory. Right. So Adam Sandler fucking meets her in Hawaii, and he's like, "Yo, I love this girl." After knowing her for like a couple days, like, but each day she doesn't know who the fuck he is.
That's not what happened.
Yes, it is.
Hold on. Some way he went in, he met Lil Shorty, whatever. Okay? They had a conversation one solid day. Then he went back to the restaurant unknowingly, okay, and saw her again, went to go strike a conversation with her, and then she was like, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck away from me. He was confused. They told him to get away from her, which then piqued his interest. So it's not like all of a sudden he found out that he was in love with her. It's that people were like, you're not even allowed to sit by her. Like, don't come to this restaurant
but
anymore.
Like he already was like, yo, I like this girl. Like, I'm trying to pursue her. And then fucking, like, after like, being, like, didn't she attack him the second time that he fucking approached her? Like, if I remember correctly. But anyways, motherfucking, so yeah, he the whole reason he was approaching her was because he wanted to, like, pursue a romantic relationship with her.
And then proceeded to take her on 50 first dates.
Romantic.
Right?
I mean... What do you mean? Like, okay.
What, so because she can't remember nothing past the goldfish, she don't deserve the dick? All these movies are sexist!
No. Yeah. Because she cannot remember, right?
Women are hoes.
Why? Y'all don't want pussy for the rest of your fucking lives because you can't remember shit? For real, you could just condemn to the solidarity feature.
I mean, but I would just think I'm not having pussy for the day.
Right.
Every day.
If I'm forgetting.
But, I mean...
So it wouldn't affect me like I'm not having pussy for the rest of my life. It would affect me like I'm going dry for a day.
But doesn't that upset you to think about
dry for a day?
No,
I can go dry for a day.
Ass. I'm talking about in a general sense. To think about it over time that your life would now be celibacy and that you can't enjoy having the greater things in life. And when I say the dick, okay, yeah, that's all fun and cool for the podcast. But I'm not talking about just some goddamn cock. I'm talking about, like, human relation. Like, being able to love somebody. I'm just saying. But, like, everybody want to come with that approach when you hit it like, oh, they want the dick. Like, the dick entitles so much more. There's so much attached to y'all other than your dick.
What I'm saying, though,
arms, legs, ears.
Just get rid of the mouth.
like, regardless of, like, okay, like, that shit is abuse. Like, you don't know how she really feels about you on some real shit because she can't form a real opinion about you because she meets you every new fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and eventually they start having kids and shit, which like let's just talk a little bit about how fucking toxic that fucking parenting relationship's gonna be.
They start having kids.
They have kids.
Remember?
Yes.
How is she pregnant and can't remember? All right.
You wake up every day and you look at your belly and you're like, fuck, I'm pregnant. How? Oh, and then your husband comes in.
Okay, so then 9 weeks later and you got a bigger belly. It's like, oh, am I getting fat or something? Like, what?
Like, I swear yesterday yesterday I wasn't this big. Yeah, I think that would be.
That girl needed to be in a care facility, not being.
Not under Adam Sandler's
They took her to the care facility. Remember, they took her there to go and help other people, and she had put herself there for quite some time because she felt as though once she actually had an understanding of what was happening. Okay, one of those days she found out what was happening and put herself into a mental institution and was actually leading the fucking classes because she was one of the more independent ones, and she didn't have to be there against her will. He literally looked at her and was like, you should leave. And she's like, cool. And the fucking doctors let that bitch leave and get married. You think that shit doesn't get fucking signed off for in this hypothetical world? Are you guys?
I don't care if a doctor signs off on it or not.
No. I give this.
I don't even know how you kept your breath that long to get all that out with the signed for in this hypothetical fucking
I'm
world.
Puerto Rican, and it's a long learned trait.
She was ready, dude. She was ready. She just went in on the tangent.
I give that a flat ass 0. I give that
Get the fuck out of here. This abusive ass relationship.
She's like, if Adam
with the
Sandler
mentally
was fucking
ill.
me every day, it's fine. It's
You
fine.
leave Drew Barrymore alone. She deserves to be happy because that stupid fucking cow hopped in the road. Dumbass fucking theory. It's deflated 0.
What about you?
I've never seen 51st Dates.
Fuck out of here.
It sucks.
Well, with all these zeros, my guy, I'm gonna throw it
Save your points.
I'm gonna throw it a 2 because it is wrong.
Save your
Pity
fucking
points. Have you ever seen this movie?
I'm giving 51st Dates my 10 because y'all are some fucking haters. Yes.
Oh man, this dude's wilding out.
He's so sick of doing agrees
You're driven. The overwhelming support of what my argument was over here. You was just vocally like 0. You caused him to give it less points, and he started off giving it points. He'd have gave it points.
I was gonna say, like, I've never seen this movie.
It's fucking romantic, Jeremy. It's fucking romantic on her end that somebody would love her like that.
I obviously have touched a nerve inside.
It's like a little heartstring. Like, it's just fucking with me. What are you taking, a selfie?
No, I'm trying to get signal.
So what's your next one?
Hey, hey, buddy, where's your laptop?
Ooh, so I need
laptopy with a podcasting. When they asked to do this.
So my next one is my relationship with my friends. It's toxic as fuck. I don't know why I put myself through this mental stress.
He's like, I'm on a laptop when I need a podcast too. It lets me like Google efficiently, and so we're like, okay, and then he never brought it back
because I get attacked for trying to be efficient.
Everybody has their own thing.
So continue to be efficient if that's efficient to you. Don't let us talk you down, nigga.
Well, I actually thought my new 5G phone would be efficient, and it's not. I don't have signal.
It's called Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I didn't feel like signing back into the Wi-Fi.
What do you give
my next one?
points?
No, that wasn't my
That 0 too, man.
That can go on the honorable mentions. But my next one, I need your help with this one.
I've never seen that movie
because I can't Google right now. And I forgot the name of the female.
I wish you had your
but
laptop.
It's Jody and his girlfriend and baby boy.
Oh.
What's her name?
Just say the movie Baby Boy because it's about them.
Yeah.
It was really about his relationship with his mama, but you know, his
mom's relationship with the dude was kind of toxic too.
Yeah.
Like, you know your son's sleeping on the couch. Why you sending this nigga ass naked out there to go get some
I don't
Kool-Aid?
think she sent him out there like that. I think he just
Why
did
didn't you stop the man? Like, hey, come on now.
Because she just got the dick.
Jody on the couch.
Hold on.
She just got
I need you to paint me a vivid picture.
Yes,
I ain't never seen Baby Boy.
Oh my God. You never seen Baby Boy?
I've never seen it either.
What
You never watched BET?
Right, that shit's on every Thanksgiving.
It's on every day.
Oh, shit.
So Baby
3
Boy,
times a day.
Baby Boy is Tyrese. So you know Tyrese, right?
Uh-huh.
You know who Tyrese is, right? The Ghetto Love.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know who Tyrese is?
Oh, no.
Tyrese, bald singer, R&B singer in Fast and the Furious.
I was going to say, like,
He sings Ghetto Love.
Yeah, that was like some shit like from back in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I felt like
Why is that what you bringing
Because
up?
I know that she was listening to that.
No, he's 100% right, because that's why I felt like...
That was your favorite song back then?
Nah, bro.
Like when I said it, she was like, "Oh yeah."
It's just, you had that mix CD with just that song.
No,
on it.
because I just remember the song. I didn't know who the fuck sang it, but continue with your story. I know what song you're talking about.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
it's him and his girl.
Taraji P. Henson. Put some respect on her name.
What's her name?
Taraji P. Henson. How you don't know who that is?
I didn't know their names.
How do you don't know who Taraji
Snoop
P.
Dogg is
Henson
in there with the
though?
perm. What's his mom's name? You know her name too?
Mm-mm.
You know, I know the dude's name, but I don't know his real name. I know Melvin.
Ving Rhames. You don't know who Ving Rhames is?
No. I don't know any actors' names. Ving Rhames.
I don't know who any of these people are either.
So that dude.
Wait, you don't know who Taraji P. Henson is?
Show me a picture.
Do you know who Taraji P. Henson is?
I don't know her by name.
Man, y'all
I know.
some racist
I know her by like face.
I don't know many people.
I do not know many
who
people.
Ving Rhames is?
I know people that are right now.
I know that dude by face too. He's forever.
And then I'll forget them when
in
they're
my
not
brain.
right now.
Yeah, Facts.
Boom. Oh, yeah, Shorty. I didn't know that was your name, though.
How do you not see play?
So specifically the point that I was talking about in the movie that's super toxic is where she's arguing with Jody and Jody just smacks the fuck out of her.
Ooh.
And then she's crying and then they have sex like 3 seconds later.
Sexy.
It's like right after. It's like, nah, I love you, girl. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to smack you like that. And then it's like, oh, Jody. Like, oh, shit. Well, how does this happen? This is how it works. You just get mad, smack them, have sex with them. Toxic. Not good.
Sounds like every Spanish novela I've ever seen.
Those are pornos, right?
No.
Those are soap operas. So yeah, that's in the movie, and then there's also the mom getting dick down, like Dorian said, and then letting the dude just come out naked in front of her son, which makes him really angry when they get into a fight.
But that's not about the romance part of this.
I mean, that is the mom's romance. They argue over the mom's romance all the time. She's like, I'm gonna be happy, Jody. I'm gonna be happy. And then he's like, man, fuck that shit. Fuck that nigga.
I give that a deflating 0.
And it's because you guys never seen Baby Boy.
It's because I never seen the movie. But not because I fucking hate it, Jeremy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Y'all need to look up more black actors, man. Y'all ridiculous.
So I'm going to give Baby Boy a 9. Super toxic on all the relations.
Is.
I don't.
I don't know who that is.
I also, I know who he is. I know what some of the movies he's been in.
I've heard somebody use his name on Family Guy.
He appeared in. He also was on the podcast before. If you listen to the podcast,
which you should, because you're listening now.
I was talking to you.
Oh yeah, because I'm supposed to study your fucking podcast, Jeremy.
Yes.
I've taken lots of suggestions from this goddamn podcast. Okay.
So yeah, Baby Boy gets my 9. All day, every day.
I'll throw that my 2.
You actually should watch Baby Boy too. It's pop culture history.
What are you giving to Baby Boy, Dorian?
I give it this. Did I ever give my 6? I give my 6, just give it my 5.
Fuck you, my 6. Just give it a 5.
All right. So my next one is going to be Jurassic World because, I mean, when your nephews are missing, being chased by dinosaurs that
shouldn't be
you
trying to get
created,
fucked by Chris Pratt.
You shouldn't be trying to get
I think that.
That's toxic. You're right. That man was abandoning his duty. Oh, no. She was abandoning her duties.
No, Chris Pratt is fine as fuck. I agree.
Like, the only reason she went out there to find those kids was to prove to Chris Pratt she was worthy of getting the dick. Exactly. Like, you can tell when she took her, when she was like, oh, you think I'm that strong? And then she, like, took her shirt off to be, like, Adventure Woman Tomb Raider type now, instead of, like, fucking the business corporate woman that she really was.
Right.
Boom.
She's like, I can raise a reptile too. Whole time the kids are missing and everybody at the park she runs is getting ate by dinosaurs.
Right, and she's a reptile.
What?
That explains her demeanor. Tillians.
I give that 3 because it's not a 7.
I was like,
I would have gave it a 6.
back to back on him.
I was expecting it too.
I ain't gonna do it back. I was thinking that. I was like, I'm gonna drop it, and I was like, I'll just say a different one.
I was getting mad.
I'll give that one my 8 though, because that one's wild.
Yeah, like come on, man.
Like literally, your company is going under.
Apart.
Your kids, the kids that you are supposed to be watching are
And you over
lost.
here giving him the googly eyes. Like, man, he kind of looked kind of sexy.
I wish he would kiss me before we jumped off this waterfall. Like, dude,
saving my life and shit.
what the fuck is the matter with you?
Crazy.
And that's why white people die in their movies.
Boom.
I'm going to withhold because I just need to save some points.
You're withholding on that one? That's a good one.
It's a good one. I admit it's a good one.
Why didn't you give that one your fucking 2? You haven't even seen the other movie.
Yeah, you got to stop hating on Baby Boy. I don't know what your problem is with black entertainment, but you got to calm down.
What's going on?
There's absolutely
She's like, take all the points away from the black motherfuckers.
We all came in on Jeremy playing that fucking audio.
Hold on.
And now it's just seeped into your mind like fuck black people.
You got me fucked up.
I don't know who no black people is now.
If you wouldn't
I've
remember,
never seen any black
I was
actors in my life.
fucking angry with
Who's
50 First Dates.
Get the fuck
It
out
was 50 First Dates that I fucking hated. I can give a shit less about Baby Boy. It's 50 First Dates I got an issue with.
When you watch Baby Boy, you'll come back.
Son?
You'll come back and give Baby Boy the 10. You'll be like, that was toxic as fuck. Every relationship in that bitch is toxic.
What you want me to do? Switch?
Yeah.
What you want? Fuck you. Go ahead. Give your fucking points if you have it. Oh, it's my turn. Shit.
Oh, wait. Okay, so
Dorian just came at us with the Jurassic World.
All right, what are you giving to Jurassic World?
I thought I gave it points already.
Well, what'd you give it?
I don't remember now.
Ooh.
It wasn't your 3, was it?
No.
That was me.
Okay. Yes, I did not put yours down. I put down his 8.
And I think the last thing you gave points was mine. It was 6.
Yes.
Nah, I said points for Jurassic World. Give him my 9. Do y'all know who Samuel L. Jackson is?
No.
Of course not.
Tired of these motherfuckers not knowing any motherfucking black motherfucking actors.
Awful. Okay, so
I know you, Sam.
Like they're not in popular movies and shit.
I'm kind of at a toss-up here as to which one I should throw out. Should I go with the toxic route or the impossible route? I don't fucking know. We'll go toxic first, okay? You want to talk about some toxicity? My boy Forrest Gump and Jenny, man, they had a
Damn, I don't know why I never thought of that one.
fucked up relationship.
And she got AIDS at the end?
Hold up, and I'm gonna run.
Now you want to be with me, bitch?
I'm gonna run through it for you. I'm gonna run through it for you. I get that little short
I'm the king.
I know that she had the hardest childhood, especially with the alcoholic, child molesting father. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that
Jenny was fucked up.
Yeah, Jenny was fucked up.
Jenny was fucked up, okay?
my
But
kinda
Jenny
girl.
always. Damn. Points? Everybody's points? No, but for real though, like, she had a fucked up past. You know what I'm saying? And then this dude was nothing but nice to her. You know what I'm saying? Was always willing to be there for her when she needed something, and like even through all in all, he went looking for her. He stayed fucking committed, okay? And as he said, she was like out here cheating. She was doing drugs. She was like, well, I mean,
Jenny
they were
was living
together.
her best life.
They were living a crazy life, but
I'm gonna be real for just a little bit, for just a
She
second.
did. She joined the Black Panther. She did it for a reason.
This motherfucker,
I just think it was really rude of her.
she
for what
wasn't
she
cheating
did.
on that man, Forrest Gump.
No.
They was not
She
together.
wasn't cheating on him,
Yeah,
but she knew how he felt about her, though.
I mean, but
Wait, but
that happens to
she
everybody.
was teasing him
That
because
happened to everybody. And not like that.
Hold on.
Not since a kid.
Hold. All right. There was a scene to where she was in college, okay? And she came and this dude was being rude to her in the fucking car. And Forrest saw her, all right, and went into the dorm with her, and she fucked the shit out of Forrest that night, okay? And it was shown in the fucking movie. So yes, I understand that they weren't in a relationship, but knowing that the mental limitations in which he had, she was keeping him strung the fuck along this whole fucking trip so that she knew that she had a padding to go back to. And that shit ain't right to do to somebody, especially within the capabilities in which he mentally
I don't
was.
think she was stringing him along. I think he was more like...
He was stringing himself along.
Right.
Stop playing.
He was
Stop
like, I'm
playing.
gonna just let her be happy. What? He's a simp.
He was...
Forrest Gump was the simp's king.
Syndrome. In the movie, he was like heavily autistic or had Down syndrome or had something, and I
We
don't
don't know
like.
what he has. So we're not.
You can't be diagnosing this
Okay,
man.
first of all, I 100%.
He couldn't walk right. That's what was wrong with him.
I 100% agree with you to that point, but I tried to say that, and y'all like he's just a simp, so I had to fucking throw my
He is
point
a simp.
across.
I didn't call him a simp.
The
I didn't call him a simp. All I said was I don't think she was stringing him along. I think he was just in love with this girl, and every time he saw her, it's like, I'm going to shoot my shot.
He cared about it. At the end of the day, he cared about it, regardless of what,
I can to try and be with this girl.
I think if that was the
Call
fucking
it Karen,
case,
call it simping, call it whatever.
if that was
Karen?
the case,
Oh,
that she
Karen.
should have taken the fucking time to tell him that she was not interested in him, rather than to.
But she was interested in him.
No, she was not.
She was.
No, she was
him.
not.
She fucked him.
She
You're right.
fucked him, and that she left for 3.5 fucking years.
I mean, but
That happened.
she doesn't want to be monogamous.
And she was out here living her life.
Yeah, she was doing her. Like, what you want her to
To be real, my man Forrest was out here living too.
Yeah,
like on
Forrest
some
was.
real shit.
He showed his ass
If
on
he would have
TV.
stayed with her
He
from
ran
day
across
one,
the
he would have
country.
never
He got
had
Nike
bubblegum
D.
shrimp.
They would have never left Alabama.
All right,
He went to
whatever.
war and met Bubba.
So y'all don't think
Right.
that was toxic? Give me points right now.
Oh,
Come at all y'all.
Forrest Gump gets my 10.
Forrest Gump gets your 10.
Why is you...
Hold up.
You got, I can imagine what that relationship is like now.
give it my
Now that
nine.
you want to be with me, now that you have age, you got kids and shit. I've been wanting you all this time since we were fucking kids.
Hey, I don't
You've seen me
believe it.
so many fucking times. We had so many fucking chances to be together, and you ran every fucking time.
I don't believe
you, bitch.
Well, first off, that kid is his kid.
You don't know that.
They say that in the thing. He says it's your kid. She's in fucking. Hold on.
That bitch is lying.
We saw throughout the whole movie how
Yeah,
she
she's a fucking
this nigga.
The bitch
What are
is
you
a rat.
talking about?
Wait. We can't fucking file that down.
What, the bitch is a rat?
No, nobody was understandable on the fucking mic. We gotta cool it down because there is no way to fucking get that to be listenable.
She's not wrong.
All right, well, guess what? The bitch is a rat. Is that calm enough?
All right.
She lied about the baby.
What is your?
As far as we know, as we've been told, that's his kid, right?
No, but we also know how she's manipulative.
All she did was name it after him.
Like, she can say that, but we should know in the back of our mind, like, oh, she be playing this nigga.
That's what
it
I'm
might
saying.
not be his kid. Like, that's all I'm saying. Hold on. You just said that, yeah.
I'm just gonna say, first off, she never manipulated my man. My man always did it of his own volition.
Watch the movie again because
I've watched the movie 1,000 times.
I'm telling you.
You need to watch it again.
Watch this movie
From the perspective
so
that
many
Jenny
times.
is a manipulative bitch.
she is.
What are you talking about?
She is. And she was.
She's definitely got to be a manipulator. Just look at her growing up, right? That just creates a manipulator.
Right.
All right.
It creates a sociopath manipulator.
Like, look at all the things that she was into growing up.
I don't think it's safe to say
She
that
wasn't
somebody
even still
who was
into
a
the
victim
Black
of
Panther
sexual
shit.
assault is a manipulator.
Automatically?
Okay.
It's a sociopath manipulator.
Okay, I don't think that qualifies for a sociopath either. I'm just simply saying that if you look at different trails throughout the entirety of the movie, such as the scene when she was gonna go kill herself, and the scene in which she brought him back into the dorm room with her after she was upset at him and was hitting him and was like, why did you fucking do that? Why did you fuck up my date? Why did you wait a second? Why don't you just come into the room? Get the fuck out of here, Jenny.
Well, what'd you say? She just wanted the dick. He fucked up the dick, and then she was like, well, now you're the dick.
All right.
And first off, when she went to kill herself, there was nobody around her.
Yes, there was. There was a guy sleeping in the bed, Jeremy.
Oh, does he count though? Like he was asleep, my guy. Like he was asleep. She wasn't manipulating that man. She was genuinely having a moment where she was like, I'm a shitty fucking person. I'm going to kill myself.
The idea is that she was
changed by the end of the movie?
The whole idea, Jeremy, if you did not catch on, is that her whole life she wanted to run away as far as she could away from this fucking house. So then she started to pursue a life of being able to be like a nomad and to fucking travel and go on all these movements, and especially everything going on in the fucking 60s and 70s. She was able to just live that pioneering life, making it all the way around America to make that shit happen, right? So then along the way, this bitch started doing some fucking drugs, okay?
Gets addicted to heroin, yes.
Gets addicted to heroin, okay? Probably ends up doing all of this other unnameable shit, ends up getting HIV and AIDS or whatever the fuck what it was, because they never specified. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm pretty sure that she had her bouts of prostitution and had her bouts of fucking drugs and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
What does that have to do?
That had nothing to do with her being a manipulator. Right.
Okay, my point of that, thank you for drawing me back, is because she never wanted Forrest in the first place. And all the way through the entire...
Forrest was the backup option.
That's the sad part. That's my point, is that she never wanted him. Any bitch, and let me tell you something from a bitch's perspective. Any bitch who got a nigga on a back line talking about that's my backup option is obviously not good enough to be a first fucking option, because she would have been with you if that was the case. That's her fucking falling backboard.
Well, he didn't even have an option at that point, so she just came back. He said, fuck it.
Right, Jenny was always the only option.
But that's wrong for her to do, which is manipulative.
Well, yeah, that's why she's on the list.
Can I just get some points? Can we move on? I'm real upset.
I'm giving that a 0 about some real shit.
Damn,
y'all ranking that way too fucking high.
You
wildin' out. You wildin' out.
You wildin' out.
I am wildin' out.
I give it a 7.
There was a movie that actually had some fucking pain behind it, and you give it a fucking 0, and then you want to sit here a while out and say that my boy fucking Adam Sandler was in the wrong. I'm about to throw this mic. I swear to God.
First Dates, that seems like one of the worst movies that ever.
It was so lighthearted in comparison.
It's one of those in between Adam Sandler movies where it's like, oh, he just dropping movies just to drop them now.
Get the fuck. That was a good
I'm not
movie.
gonna see this shit.
It was okay.
I'm cool.
I give it a 6.
She's in a rating mode now. She's rating everything.
I'm gonna go home and be like, that's a 2.
So it's on you now, player.
I'm gonna go with
0.
Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? We're gonna have to abandon the game model. This is how we're doing it.
I love it. Go! We're gonna flip flunk it.
It's Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Never seen it.
Oh, come on.
That's a good one. That's another good one.
I'm going to give that one points, and I'm not going to do it quite yet, but I'm going
love
to give
that
it
movie,
points.
though. I like that movie just as much as I like Forrest Gump.
I hate Michael Cera. Like, he's just such an awful lover. Like, in anything that he is, like Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, he's just a dry-lipped, like, lover.
Oh, you mean he's typecasted into these characters?
It's awful. It's awful.
I mean, that's who he is as an actor.
Hey, that makes me sad. Okay, so, like, you think it's toxic on Ramona's part, or you think it's toxic on Scott's part?
Both of them are
So can somebody
equally-
explain this in a small synopsis?
I think it's toxic on her part, man.
Just her part?
Wait, but
hold on. My man's like, okay, go. You want to make
You're afraid of all the boyfriends.
Wait, hold on,
what does she have to do?
Can I say one thing in regards to that? She didn't want that. She didn't want people. It was the first boyfriend that she had in the air. Her final boyfriend emailed all of the exes, and Gideon, and did not and she didn't want people to have to fight for her affection. She came to America or to Canada so that she was able to just date at free will, and then all these people moved up to the fucking Toronto
because of her.
Yeah. That's not her being toxic. That just means the pussy's good. Like,
no, she is toxic. No.
Like, she's doing something to these niggas.
It's in the background. So I'm saying it. But she's doing some shit. And motherfuckers is changing their citizenship.
He's just going to be number 8.
They're changing their citizenship.
When number 9 comes around, he's going to be the last one that they have to fight.
Citizenship. They're changing their citizenship from an American to a Canadian.
But
it's my 7
just
gone.
for the chance.
Oh.
Give it my 7 if it's not gone.
And I'm gonna give my 8. But so the movie, it's like
that was a good
it's
one.
like a video game movie.
9. No, it is a whole ass video game movie, and I do want to say that man Scott Pilgrim is also toxic because
against knives,
for sure, right?
But
like that whole movie.
I thought we were talking about.
We are specifically talking about the Ramona and Scott relationship, but fucking Scott is toxic to knives and in ways toxic to Ramona too, because there were several times where Ramona's like, yeah, no, I'm not about this shit. I'm just trying to live, and he's like, no, bitch, we're gonna do what we doing this or we doing this, right?
We doing this or we doing this? He forced.
Didn't Scott date the drummer also?
Yes,
I think. And no, the other chick was his sister, right?
yeah. The other there was one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. But it was just out here dating everybody.
Give that my 3 because I never seen it.
That's a good movie, though.
How you talking about CTS?
Now I'm doing y'all like y'all doing me, man. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself.
Amen. All right, then, Swan, what you got then?
All right, my next one is from the movie Super.
Never seen it.
You never seen Super either?
I've never seen it either, but make me a pitch.
I don't think I've ever heard of this movie.
So Super has Dwight from The Office.
Oh, wow.
He's the main character of the movie.
That's probably why I never heard of it, because he's not really like a movie actor.
He said, I don't know
and then
white
there's
actors.
the girl.
Can I go while you want me to go while you
Search Super so you can see what the girl looks like. She has short black hair. She's in a lot of movies. I don't know her name because, like I said, I don't know any actors or actresses' names. But it's toxic because she really wants to be with this dude, right? Because it turns himself into a superhero, right? He turns into a real life superhero. He just makes a costume and he goes around smacking people with a monkey wrench when they fucking do shit that he feels like is wrong. They cut in line. He's like, you feel like you can cut in line? Then he goes and changes his clothes, comes back and fucks him up and shit. But then the girl works at the comic store that he goes to and she finds out that he's a real life superhero. So she's like, oh, I gotta fuck this dude because I love the real life superhero type dudes, right? But he's not on that shit, right? He is strictly no, I'm not trying to have sex with you. But she wants to be his sidekick. So she swindles her way into the house and then basically rapes the nigga.
Damn.
While he's asleep, he's like, no. It's kind of weird to watch female rape on camera because they don't
Because
normally
it's not
show it.
real.
So then, like, she rapes him and shit, and then, like, they end up being together, but like, it starts off with her raping the nigga and basically stalking him.
Jeez.
And I'm pretty sure she's not of age. Pretty sure she's like at a like teenage like high school party at one point because he gets fucked up and he has to go to her house and he's like, oh man, you're the only place I can come because you're the only place I know that's doing this. And then that's when she really was like, oh shit, he's really a superhero. I love this dude. And then she became all the way obsessed with this dude. Super toxic. Super toxic. There's a vigilante that like gets a girl to be super obsessed with him, but he doesn't want that.
I'll give it a 2 because I never seen it.
You can't give 2 2s. You gave it 2 to Baby Boy.
I did? Okay, then
I gave the 2 to Baby Boy.
Oh,
She didn't give her 2 out.
You're a wild man.
Thank you.
Forgot about that. She gave Baby Boy a 0.
Yeah, she gave Baby Boy 0.
Ooh.
I'll give that one my...
I don't know what to give movies that I haven't seen.
My 9?
You already gave out your 9.
Oh, I did, I think. I think I gave out my 8. No, my 10. Yeah, my 8. I give it my 10. Fuck it. I love Super. It's the background of my computer. The Crimson Bolt.
Throw that boy my 1.
Dorian?
It's sad, too, because I told both of you guys to watch that movie, and neither of you ever watch it.
You never told me to watch
I
this
hate
movie.
you guys.
I hate
You never told me to watch this movie.
I definitely did.
No, you didn't.
Because I watched it like 3 times. And anything I watch 3 times, I definitely told my friends to watch it. I don't have that many friends, so I don't have to like selectively pick who I
You do
told.
have to selectively pick between the black one and the white one. So which side are you going to choose?
Do you have any points for Super?
He just gave it as 2 or 1 or something.
I didn't give it any. I don't know what to give it.
No.
Nothing.
I'll withhold.
What's your next movie then?
See, I'm torn because I got 2 that I want to say.
Go on, bro. I had to make the ultimate decision earlier.
I'm going to do The Truman Show because it was basically just a manufactured love.
It wasn't
real.
manufactured love. They did send her in there to play like she was in love with them.
Because remember at the one scene, she was like, somebody please come help me.
Yeah.
And he was like, who are you talking to?
But she's the one who exposes it to him, right?
Still toxic.
Right, she did go all that
She
time.
goes in there to be the bad guy.
I just want to say.
Now, they had to meet, because this is his whole life. They had to meet at one point, and she had to play this.
She was playing a role for a minute in his life. Which is toxic. And then she feels bad for being toxic and tells.
I do just want to say she saved this man's life, right? Like otherwise he would have just kept living his fake ass life for forever. Because my man was already kind of old, y'all. Like he had been buying that this world was the world in which reality exists for a long time. What I gotta say about that?
She ruined his life.
Why didn't you tell me in the beginning, bitch?
Because at first it was
How
a
long
job.
was they married?
At first it was a job.
How long was they married? And then how long was they engaged? And how long was they dating?
That's a weird way to skip around.
I mean,
He just went backwards. He
It's
went
about
backwards.
how long they've known each other and how long she's known.
She knew the whole time.
Right. She knew. It's not like it was something new to
She
her.
went to an
knew.
interview for this.
Right. She auditioned for this.
You're right.
Like, I can fake to be that man's woman. No problem.
And then one day out of the blue, now you want to tell me?
Well, that does sound toxic. I'll give it my 1.
I don't even know what numbers I have. I know I got like some mid-range.
You got 7.
Give him my give it my
one.
7. I think I
7 and 1.
Seven.
And you got your change.
7.
I'm also going to give that boy my 7 because a completely manufactured love is...
Seven.
It is intense.
7.
Because doesn't that movie make you think like, damn, like what if that's happening to me? Like what if the whole podcast thing is just all fake?
Well, that would just be some shit.
Yes, Dorian, the entire world is revolving around you currently. I'm exposing it to you right now.
Sounds too good to be true. No,
I mean, but when that stage light fell in front of him, I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, what the...
Oh.
a stage light in the intersection, though.
This doesn't make no sense, but okay.
I'll just keep on going.
Alrighty then.
Okay. So this one is pretty impossible, and I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I would take the opportunity to fuck Johnny Depp, but not with scissors attached to his hands. That's for fucking sure. Winona Ryder is the fucking queen for that one, but I just actually have more questions.
Think she ever got fingered?
That's my, like, I just kind of...
He used to just trim her up.
Well, here's my... Okay. All right. But here's...
Trim up the trim? Yeah.
I just want to know more along the lines, like, how. Like, I don't have any issue with her falling in love with somebody.
My dude was like this.
Well, no, because I don't know if you even remember, but he had, like, issues doing common things, such as opening doors, and he would try to push his own hair out of his face, or, like,
well,
whatever.
I mean,
he had
when you
cuts all
have
over his own
scissors
face.
as hands...
Exactly. So...
You'll have problems doing
I'm gonna have
any
to...
common thing. Walking down the street would be hard for you, because, I mean... Everybody's going to look.
I'm going to personally say that I just think it wasn't a good match. I don't see anything wrong with the personality type, but I just don't agree with the hookup due to the fact that he was a potential murderer. Well, he was a murderer because he murdered the fuck out of her boyfriend at the very end of the movie. He stuck scissors right through his fucking chest and just knocked him off the building, and then everybody left him alone from there. You know what I mean? But I mean,
you got to stop fucking with my dude, man. He was trying to be helpful and shit through the whole movie. Like, y'all little bitch ass niggas want to keep fucking with him.
I'm not opposed. I'm just simply saying.
Get stabbed in the chest, ho.
I don't know how it would have worked out for Winona. That's my point.
It would have worked out for her.
Yeah, she loved him. They loved each other.
They loved each other.
They didn't love each other.
There's murderers that love each other, like, have wives and shit. Just because you murder one person doesn't mean
you don't deserve love.
I just think that it was something worth mentioning, you know what I mean? Like, how did
he has scissor hands. It's just like, she just has to help him out with things. Like, she knows that going in.
He has to be like this at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all times. Or like
she currently has her hands in the air.
You don't know what she likes.
Sorry,
I'm sure they could have found something to do.
I forgot to mention that my hands are there. You know, they could have just cut his wrists off.
I mean, this is like, they could have probably put some silicone over the edges.
Hold on, and take my man. Okay, silicone over the edges,
like a knife cover.
Because then he can still. Because my man was a barber. Y'all got to remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to do it up. So
that's what I'm saying. He trimmed it up.
You can't cut his hands off. Yeah.
Can't we just add like thumbs, like only thumbs? You know, I feel like if it was
nobody wants to be all thumbs.
No. I meant like these were fucking scissors and then he had thumbs, you know? Like, I don't know.
I don't think this was toxic enough to be on our list.
Really? So it's an honorable mention?
So I'll take your spot.
Wait, if that's the case, I got more. Can I fucking add one if that's going to be an honorable mention?
No, you can't add another one.
Fuck you.
That's the rules of the game. I just made it up.
Every time you got shit on me, I just got to accept it and go on to the next one.
I got one more too.
All right, fuck you.
It's real similar to The Little Mermaid.
Hold on, you just went, right?
No, how I just go?
Yes,
Shit's on her.
Don't talk.
Before that, The Little Mermaid.
You should let me and then Antoine go before you because
for what reason?
For Black History Month.
Can't just fuck out
say
in here. Yes, I say no.
Oh, you racist as hell. I knew it.
You about to make
How you gonna do this in BHM?
He about to make a Ready Red video after this. There's some shit that just pisses me off. It's affirmative action.
Don't try to weaponize Black History Month against me.
To get to go first.
Fucking nuts.
We're gonna get you to go first.
We go at the same time.
Grease.
Never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
I've never seen it either.
No!
All right, fuck it. I'm not even gonna explain it. I don't want to see it.
It's an honorable mention.
Pretty pretty much. From what I'm doing, I seen when I was a kid, and I know by the end of it, the girl who was just a normal person, right? She's got to pretend to be a gang girl, and then that's how they fall in love.
So Crybaby Walker, Crybaby, the movie with Johnny Depp, where he makes Allison turn into a bad bitch.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
You're fucking tripping.
She's not lying though.
Baby, take that little white dress off and put this leather on. There ain't nothing wrong with that. The hell is wrong with you? That's not bad enough to be on our list.
What is your next one, Antoine?
My next movie about a failed bad love relationship.
Oh, God. I hope I heard of it.
I love him.
Joe Dirt. She fucked my nigga Joe Dirt and strung him along the whole time. Well, never even fucked him. Just strung him along the whole time. You're such a nice guy, Joe.
I guess she did. I don't know.
You never seen Joe Dirt either?
Bits and pieces.
I've only ever seen bits and pieces of it too. I've never seen the whole movie through.
It'll be on Comedy Central, commercial come on.
Yep.
And then I'll forget Joe Dirt was on.
I've seen Joe Dirt a couple times.
Yeah, that's your fault.
You obviously have a very interesting taste in movies.
Yeah,
He loves David Spade.
I think he's dirty, no
I
matter
forgot
what he
that
does.
David Spade was Joe Dirt.
Hey,
for a
but he
second.
played that role great, man. When he was eating, this has nothing to do with the love scene, but when he was eating the french fries off of the turd that fell out of the airplane.
All right, I don't know.
Great.
Yeah,
He thought he caught a meteor. He was like, I want to take this to the pawn shop. I'm going to be rich. And then he was like, I'm going to eat off the meteor. And then he took it to the pawn shop and the dude was like, this is just a frozen pile of shit that fell from an airplane. And he was so sad.
They fall from the sky?
I don't think that's
They
real.
drop it.
But yeah, the girl, I forgot her name. Jenny? Is it? No, it's not Jenny. That's Forrest Gump. It's
We're just blending movies now.
movie
mashups with Antoine.
She starts off by saving her dog, and then she's like, "Oh, you're such a nice dude," and then she has the bad country dude boyfriend that's always just bullying Joe Dirt.
Okay, so actually, I'm remembering more of the Joe Dirt plotline. Right, that wasn't even her dude. That was just some dude that be hanging around.
Kid Rock?
Yeah, Kid Rock.
Is it Kid Rock?
Yeah,
for real?
it is Kid Rock.
No, the fuck it's not.
Yes, it is.
Wild. All right.
It's definitely Kid Rock. And then her dad wants her. Her dad wants her to
actors. I don't expect you know musicians either.
I don't.
Her dad wants her to be.
He loves Kid Rock.
Well, no, because the only picture I can think of when I think of Kid Rock is that one picture that got turned into the meme where he's walking around and he's in beach clothes. You know,
That looks exactly like the character from that movie. It literally does.
No.
Kid Rock just looks the same all the time. I don't think he even has a wardrobe when he's in movie sets.
Boom.
Dude, damn.
I give it an honorable mention.
Damn, Joe Dirt.
I've never seen it all the way through either.
But at the end, they just end up getting together, right? Like she was like, "I'm your home. I've always been your home."
Well, I know that's why it's toxic. She did the same thing that Jenny did to fucking Forrest Gump.
Toxic.
She stringed the nigga along the whole movie.
Billy Forrest Gump?
She was getting, because she was with the dude, and then the dude always used to answer she doesn't want to talk to you, Joe. She hates you, Joe. And then she would send Joe Dirt a letter and be like, I love you, Joe. And then he'd call the house, and then Kid Rock would answer the phone fuck you, Joe. She doesn't want to talk to you. She hates you. You suck, Joe. You suck at life.
Yeah, but that was that guy interfering, trying to
No, but she could have been with Joe the whole time, right? But she was like, I'm going to just be with this dude because it's more of what my dad
Joe
wants.
was out looking for his mama or some shit.
She could have been on the journey helping.
She
could have been on the journey helping them. If you love Joe, she's like, I love you, Joe. Go help the nigga find his family, the noodle makers.
I feel like you misinterpreted this movie.
After all the analyzations that you've done, watching this movie 3 or 4 times for
I don't think you can tell me I misinterpreted a movie you only seen parts of.
I've seen I'm pretty sure I've seen the whole movie just in bits and pieces.
It went from I only seen it, I don't really remember. I've seen parts, and now you're misinterpreting this. The movie you watched a couple times. You're misinterpreting, not me.
I mean, you can still misinterpret a movie even though you watched it a couple times.
But I mean, I know
Watch
the
it a couple more
movie's
times.
not about their love, but that's still a toxic part of the movie.
So what's your point for Joe Dirt?
I'm going to switch it with wherever my 6 is and then put that in my 1.
I'll give him my 1 just because I've only seen bits and pieces of it. Not because of anything Antoine had to say about it.
Your 6 was The Little Mermaid, just so you know.
Oh, you gonna bump my shit off?
Yeah, you see what that was? Instant karma. Right when you start talking shit, get put down.
All right, so my last one.
Hold on, I'm gonna throw Joe Dirt 4.
Jesus Christ.
That's a fucked up love story too.
Jesus Christ.
Well, his parents.
Oh, Mary and Joe. Yeah. Imagine that story. Yo,
I'm pregnant by God.
Make that movie. It'd be the funniest movie ever.
Pregnant by God. Fuck out
What
of
you mean
here.
you pregnant? Pregnant?
Wait,
Never
we ain't
heard
never
of
done
it.
shit.
You a virgin.
Yeah, well, I don't know what happened.
Well, you better start getting some mantis pics.
I want to talk to everybody that was at the dinner.
Joseph's getting mad.
Didn't she supposedly know that the Holy Spirit
Yeah. Immaculate Conception.
yeah, God,
What the fuck is
literally.
Immaculate Conception?
Spell immaculate.
All right, so my last one is going to be Pocahontas.
Oh, boo. We already talked about that.
We didn't, though.
Boo.
No, you tried to like just start throwing out movies in the middle
In
of the
defense of the Little
She's like, I don't want
Mermaid.
to talk about that. We're talking about every movie now.
Yeah, Pocahontas. It's on
Right.
there.
Pocahontas
He was a
that
pedophile,
pedophilia.
and then his whole crew came through and killed the fam.
It's
like,
true.
goddamn.
True.
And then we celebrated
I don't
every
think there's
third
I don't think
Thursday
there
of
needs
November.
to be any more of an explanation. Like, that's fucked up. That's the most time. Where's my 10? What did I do with it?
What did I do with it? Where did I put my 10?
Pedophilia that turns into fucking mass murder.
Savagery.
I
Yeah.
don't think you gave your 10 out.
Well, give it there, because that's
Oh.
fucked.
Damn, I already
No.
gave my Switch too, man. I should have waited
Forrest
for you,
Gump
but
/ Jenny is your 10.
damn.
Where's my 8?
You're making his job hard now. Look at him. He's like, "God,
I
damn."
gave a lot of zeros out today, so I have some numbers left.
Yeah,
Y'all
she
may
does.
not.
She been like dog and shit.
Well, because I
How about
hate-
your
sir.
7? You have your 7
How about
currently.
where's my 8?
Man, I don't know, all right? I want to
Honorable
use the
mention.
7 or not.
Use the 8 again. Fuck it.
Give me the fucking 7.
Honorable mention 2.0.
What was your points for Pocahontas?
You're going to hate me for this. So you're going to move all my points down 1. Pocahontas at 10.
No, I'm not doing that. I'll switch it 10 and 1 point around for you.
He said you can only switch one fucking number, not shift them all
You actually
down.
haven't used your 10.
My dude said,
thought I
move,
did.
shift all rows down.
What do you think you used it on?
What was the last movie I said?
I thought you were the
The
gatekeeper.
Truman, Joe? You gave that a 7?
Yeah, I gave that my 7. Yeah, I'll give Pocahontas my 10 one. Because
Pocahontas.
John Smith was just out here wilding. Fuck you, John and Smith.
And why they gotta have my last name though?
Because that's you. That's your lineage.
I'll throw that my 8 though.
That's
for
your
real.
lineage. Hell no. You Pocahontas killer. How did I make you feel, man? Oh, now
Here
you
I
got-
come 480.
oh,
What up?
come on, man.
I can't live with this burden on my shoulders.
What do you give Pocahontas, Mr. Smith?
Damn. Hey, Smith is always the bad guy's last name. Pocahontas,
see you guys later.
The Matrix.
I don't have any points or switches, so
Oh, you a hater. You a hater. You the biggest hater.
get off my ancestry, boy.
Damn, it's Black History Month.
And with that, I think we're done, right?
It's time for a rousing round of math.
Time for a rousing round of math.
Swoop it.
And we're back from a rousing round of math.
Is that the code open for the...
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I am.
So our honorable mentions are
Tarzan.
From the we're throwing in Tarzan in there. That was discussed during the break. Tarzan, Grease, Edward Scissorhands, Antoine's Friendship. Joe Dirt with 11 points. 50 First Dates with 12 points. And then at top 10, we've got Super with 13 points. 9, The Grinch / Martha May at 17 points. 8, The Little Mermaid with 17 points. 7, Beauty and the Beast with 17 points. 6, with Baby Boy Romance, 17 points.
Oh my God.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like just so many had
Do math again.
I did it twice. Did it twice. Jurassic World had 20 points. At number 5. At number 4, The Truman Show with 22 points. At number 3, Pocahontas with 25 points.
Gonna wait.
Number 2, Forrest Gump / Jenny with 26 points.
Hey, Forrest.
And number 1, Scott Pilgrim versus the World with 27 points.
Oh,
I never even seen that bullshit ass movie.
Game.
Yeah, I don't know how I won.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I agree. Do
Hey, can I
math
switch
again.
my points?
No,
No.
It's already announced.
You
No.
can't
Switch after the list is made.
After the round is made them out.
Hey, just so y'all know,
This is like my insider trading didn't work.
Points, all right? I switched my points,
He
y'all.
said, I want them all
Scott Pilgrim
shifted
does
down.
not win.
And on that note, that's not Championship, baby.
Fuck Disney.